tell us how hungry you are now.
Very hungry.
Oh no.
But it was a very long day for both of us. And just gonna start drinking.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a drink because I think if I had two, I'd probably fall asleep on the ride home.
And hopefully I'll pass out once we're done. Is it a little echoey? Is that just me? It's been a while.
Yeah, we're still getting used to the new. Since I could.
What?
What happened here?
What do you mean?
Why is this so
It's always that long.
Just make sure your dog doesn't.
Yeah,
chew
you're
on
better off just like picking it up and throwing it on the table because the dog will definitely chew on it. We've lost a couple wires. This is episode 50 of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast morning after pill, and I sound really tired because I am. So let's just play the song and get it going.
Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning after pill.
There you go, cunts. So what's up, Finn? You complain first.
No, I'm not gonna complain.
Oh,
How could I complain? I have this great gift from Captain Cluggy.
that's true.
It's much harder to use at first.
Did you send me that picture Sunday night?
Dude, I don't remember.
Yeah. All right.
Dog, this
Yeah, I
isn't your
don't really
chicken.
either, but
This is the podcast chicken.
I literally when I said, did they get you a chicken? I meant a live chicken. So I'm pretty sure you were like, yeah, LOL. And I'm like, nah, he didn't get a live chicken, did he?
Dude, if they sent me a live chicken, that'd be funny. Peter
Probably wouldn't be
pissed.
alive.
Yeah, Peter would be pissed. Or PETA.
I mean, they ship you guys fish, right?
LGBT?
So
Is it which one? Is it
no, it's PETA. It's definitely
PETA King?
No. That's like always funny now.
For me.
And I mean, I only get it like 30%. I get it enough to, to laugh.
I hear you, dude.
So, yeah, but I definitely like, what is it, a chicken? Haha, like joking around because like him and the fact that they just have chickens for whatever reason, you know what I mean?
Well, feel this thing, dude.
Give
Get ready to catch it because you'll break a glass
Up
with
here.
it. I'll break your glasses with it.
Wow, that is solid plastic.
I did not think it. I thought it was more of a rubber chicken.
I did too. Let me give it a. That was kind of sissy.
Yeah, there's like a technique. Yeah. There's a technique to it.
There we go. That one was that's the sound you want.
That's the one.
That one. That's what you're looking for. All right, take it back.
A nice spiral. Dog.
I've been practicing my fake chicken throwing.
Do you toss your baby around the hospital?
I'm going to toss this chicken when I go back to the podcast on Wednesday, babe. Give me the baby.
Give me a baby. Everyone loved your Snapchat, by the way. You're like holding that baby. I got this fucking baby now.
Yeah, I was like, whose baby's this? What's up with this baby? I just remember making weird face. I don't actually remember anything. I don't know why I'm trying to pretend like I do. I don't remember anything.
Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, well, the first night, you're like,
It's getting worse, by the way.
yeah, we'll save. It clicks a little bit more. I'll give a little pause. The first night, you wake up like every 10 seconds, like, what's wrong with my baby? Is she dead? Because you like don't know anything. The next
The
day,
baby's not with you, right?
no,
Put it in that
we
box.
we had the baby with us the whole time.
There's no box. They don't have to shove it in a box.
That's only if there's something like really wrong with you, or not even really wrong, but like something to where they want to monitor the
So they
baby.
didn't, even though there was nothing wrong with your baby, they didn't go in and go, listen, I'm looking at you two right now.
Mostly
There's nothing
him.
wrong with the baby, but especially this fat kid sweating over here in the cold. We're gonna monitor this baby.
And only you, because you're with him, and we're wondering what's going on with you. We're gonna take it for a little bit. No, everything's happy and healthy. Luckily, thank God. So we just had it the whole time. And we just we didn't like puss out and bring it to the nursery or whatever. We're like, we're gonna just get used to this sucking right away, right? But all she does is sleep, man. It's fucking great.
Yeah, for
everybody's
now,
like,
dude.
everybody's like, yeah, it's the first day, and now it's like the third or fourth day. I don't really know what day it is, and I'm like, we have to like force her to wake up and feed her and shit. So
Let her sleep, man. She'll be all right.
well, you have to. After like the third day, you like have to feed her like every 3 hours.
Bridget
Otherwise-
popping that titty in the mouth, or what's going on?
both of them, dude.
Both of 'em?
Switching it up and shit.
No, you don't do both, do you? I was
Not at the same time, but you switch them.
gonna say that baby's getting those.
You don't even know what to say without. Dude, your face. That was a funny. You're like trying to get this titty joke out. It ain't working right now.
I'm sorry. It's gonna
This
be
is
an
gonna be
off day for me.
this is gonna be funny because we're like both tired and out of it. So we're just gonna have a drink or two and just see what happens.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, no. So the first day you think your baby's dying the whole time, when in all reality there's nothing wrong with it. Then the second day you ask questions, and then you like learn some stuff, and then you realize it's not dying, but you. So it's I don't know. She sleeps a lot. I mean, she was letting me sleep, and I was waking up in the middle of the night like, why are you letting me sleep? What's going on? So I'm not like too bad. It could definitely be worse. But even when you're tired, you kind of like push it off and forget about it to like get shit done anyways. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we might be pretty good tonight because she started like pumping or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna let her sleep. Use the pumped stuff, you know, just
Did
set
you
an alarm
try
every
and pump
couple hours.
yourself too?
No, the baby tried to latch on to me though.
That you should make a video about that. That should go viral.
I wish I'm gonna have to like wear like a camera
Kid thinks
on me,
fucking fat dude's a mother because his tits are big.
and she makes a funny face too, and just like tries to throw the mouth on a tit. I'm like, not me, baby.
I hate babies, dude. But take that video. That could go viral, man.
It's really funny when it fucking happens.
We should also bring the sucky thingies or whatever you do, and we'll try and suck your titties with the pumps. Make a video of that.
We only have one, and I don't want to put my
just take
fat,
it
dirty
around.
tit on it.
We get like a rubbing alcohol here. We'll clean it off. Well, you can clean it off.
Yeah, well, I would sterilize it before bringing it, and then I guess after I bought it, we'll see. Let's get it. Maybe I don't know. We're gonna get another one because I think we can get another one from insurance for free. But if this one just keeps working, I'm just
I'll get you one.
dude. You find me a pump, I'll pump some shit.
I got a pump guy.
I'll pump it up. Yeah. Pump
It might
the
be
Jaeger.
used.
I got a sterilizer at home. You got to sterilize things now.
Yeah.
You just microwave it with some water underneath it. Just vapor
How
gets
the
hot.
fuck does that sterilize it?
Well, you have to clean it first, obviously.
I thought
But-
you just throwing this thing in a mic with some dirty water ball. Like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no, you clean it first.
Well, that's how you made it seem.
Yeah. Well, I don't know anything right now.
That's true.
I was driving here. I was like, am I on Mars or what? This is great. Which is weird because I did sleep a decent amount. But you like sleep or you don't. They had like a pull-out couch thing. And like the delivery room.
People big like us, pull-out couches are no-go.
Yeah,
You're better
hurt.
off on a couch.
Yeah, well,
You don't fit, but you're better off.
I can actually sleep sitting up like all right.
Yeah, and it's not all right for anyone else when that happens.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I always snore no matter what, so that doesn't even fucking
It's
matter.
worse when you're sitting up, though.
Yeah, I believe it.
I have
I have no
videos,
idea. I'm
actually.
asleep when it happens.
Yeah,
so.
I actually have videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bridget does too, actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't post those. Come on.
I would never do that.
Yeah, you would. I'm not even sure why you would pretend like you wouldn't do something douchebaggish like that. That's like the whole.
That's true.
It's like the whole dynamic of our friendship.
Speaking of posting dumb stuff, you guys been posting that picture of me in like high school?
I have nothing to do with it. People just keep doing it. It's fucking funny.
I'm getting a lot of compliments, I'll tell you what.
Dude, you look
Old bags
so
at the bar.
weird.
They're like, yeah, it used to be hot, huh? Yeah.
Ball
What do
bags.
you think about that, Kristen?
She looked so confused. She was like, "No, man, I don't want to think about it at all." It's a weird picture, man.
I don't remember taking that
I
picture.
don't. We bust each other's balls about being like overweight still all the time. But you,
you know-
definitely look better looking fat, dude.
I know. Hundo P.
It's weird.
You know what that picture's from? I think that was we were playing in the band.
No, that definitely had to be like wasn't that like a high school, like your junior pick or your senior pick?
They never let me take pictures.
Really?
Yeah, I always got kicked out or whatever.
All right. Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Perozzi's the one that found it, or like
Yeah,
blew it
we'll
up,
ask
right?
them when they come on.
Yeah, I actually
out.
am in the middle of booking that right now, so he's just gonna check with Taylor. But we should be good
We
for
get Taylor fucking wasted.
for like the second weekend in February, I think.
Cool.
And that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna get Taylor fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Since Perozzi's already been on, he's earned his stripes for the Shots for Likes podcast.
He
gets
stripes,
it.
I guess.
And so did Ralph. Poor Ralph, he can't come back and enjoy the fruits of his labor. He's just, that's a wrap for him. You know what I mean?
I don't think he enjoyed anything about our podcast when he was.
Why do you look like you were on a bender? I was on a bender.
I think he enjoyed the podcast for maybe the last half hour when he was completely fucked because he didn't remember it. But leading up, he's like, yeah, I guess we're going on. I guess I'm here. Wakes up the next day, guess I was there.
Yeah, I think that's like what makes Ralph funny, though. I think he like accentuates that dynamic of his personality where he just acts like he's mad to be doing whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because I mean, like, how much fun do people really have coming on here and or even listening to it?
We should set up a day and we'll like tell Taylor or something, and we'll just show up to their podcast when they're filming, and we'll just get wasted and just break in.
Yeah, I think they're. I don't know if they're like filming and editing and just releasing that, or if they're just filming the whole thing. Like I don't know exactly.
I didn't
how
watch the video. I was only listening.
Yeah, I watched only a little bit. I got to catch up with all my podcasts of this week or whatever. But I did watch like a minute of it in the hospital or whatever. It seemed pretty cool. I mean, the video always makes everything better for sure, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we gotta get the video rolling, man. And get Mikey Smith on here to do everything, and that'll be that.
Soon. It's gonna be soon. Yeah, more baby talk before we can start doing stuff.
I mean, no, she's alive, and I'm here, and I didn't die driving on the way here, and it's pretty good, man. It's good
That
stuff.
would be rough to just have a baby and then die.
Yeah.
You know, at least give it like a couple months settled in.
Yeah. Let the baby at least sleep at night regularly before I die and can't help my girlfriend that I've left alone with the baby.
Right. Yeah, a couple months, I would say.
Yeah. But I'm still here,
Yeah.
so there's always the ride home.
So it was right home.
Yeah, so we'll see how
So
that
is that
goes.
bad boy.
But good to go. I mean, nothing really crazy or bad happened or nothing.
So do you regret not bringing liquor into the hospital like I told you?
Dude, well, like I said, like some nights, like even when I got sleep, it was still crazy sleep that I woke up like all the time during anyways. I mean, that with a hangover, dude, no fucking way.
All right, what about when you were just sitting there doing nothing?
See, that's the thing. You aren't not doing nothing, dude. So we get there at first, right? Like she had to be induced because her due date was.
Let's talk after the thing drops. What are you doing?
All right. After it drops, you're fucking keeping the thing alive. Now,
It's just sleeping.
It is, but it's also crying and it's shitting out this like black tar that it looks like, right? It's just from stuff that's like inside the body from being in the womb.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got to get rid of it. It's a few days.
Oh, fucking hate babies, dude.
You should know that I'm going to talk about shit. Like whether it's my shit, now my baby shit. I mean, anyone's shit, really. No one's shit's off limits.
Right.
If you're asking, which you weren't, but I'm telling you. So it's like, and it's sticky too. It's literally like tar. It's weird. There's a lot of that, a lot of poop, a lot of first day. Like I said, you don't know anything, so you think everything is killing it. And then the next day you ask some questions and you do a little less, but you're always doing something, trying to help her feed it.
Little ARVG would have been helping you out of this.
I was not busy. I was when you weren't doing stuff, dude, like you were stoked. And the last, and yeah, maybe a vodka Gatorade could have been cool then, but like 3 hours later when I would have been hungover, it would have been the worst fucking decision.
Well,
ever.
then you bring your pen.
See, I ain't trying to draw and take care of a baby, man. I don't think at least right now, bro. Right now, and like she's gotta like eat like every 2-3 hours. There's
Jesus.
you know what I mean?
That's like me stoned.
Yeah. If you consecutively
Count down the time. All right, it's been 3 hours. Put that
time to
other
eat.
fucking pizza bagel in.
Oh, you eat the whole box, man.
By the way, I
Not
had
just
this
one.
dope. We all went to Cooper's retirement dinner on Monday, which is fucking hysterical. I had it was a slow cooked short. Are you still know what short ribs are? Do you?
Well, they're shorter than normal ribs.
Every time I bring them home, I mean to give them to you, and then we forget because we're hammered at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened like I think 2 or 3 times.
By this short rib fucking like ragu with fucking pasta. How good was that shit, Kristen?
Delicious.
Fuck, retarded, dude.
Dude, it's like way more meat, right?
Oh yeah, they're definitely more meat. Yeah.
Is it from a pig? No, it's from a cow.
No, it's cow.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like a shorter part of the rib cage or something? That's why they're called short ribs?
Well, it's the way they cut it, I believe.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So is it the same, not the same cut technically, because obviously it's cut different, but is it the same meat as St. Louis ribs?
I believe it's the same thing, yeah.
Short ribs are short ribs?
Yeah.
Short ribs are beef.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
So
St. Louis ribs are cow, and then baby back are the good old.
I think St. Louis ribs are pork.
No, St. Louis ribs are definitely cow.
It's just the style. It's not. I'm 90% sure it's pig.
Keith, help us out here, bud.
Yeah, I can't believe I have to Google this.
You're fucking kidding me.
It's like
200, then there's this. I'm tired. That you're comparing
tired,
you
bro.
being tired.
I think it's like which part of the ribs it is on the pig. Beef ribs are beef ribs. St. Louis is like the ribs that aren't the baby back ribs.
No, there's too much reading. I'll just say she's right.
I'll Google it.
I mean,
Thanks,
that's the smart move because it's
Also,
your girlfriend.
Google short rib.
St. Louis ribs, beef or
So what do we do if we ever
pork?
dead air?
Pork ribs come from 3 different cuts. Spare ribs and I think you're right. The back of the ribs is the loin of the pig. There was a lot of reading.
Yeah, I'm not trying to read.
Pork ribs. What the fuck? All right.
How do we get the? Oh, anyway. Fuck.
There's
What
nothing wrong with talking about ribs.
So-
Don't ask me what we're doing. I'm never gonna remember.
What else? What else we got to talk about?
I don't know. We got a decent amount of emails. That's for sure.
You're gonna try and read it. Oh fuck! You gonna try and read an email, bud?
I think like 8 of them, but most of them I think are just making fun of Nick Foles, so it should be pretty funny.
Yeah,
we can talk about football.
Me and Pat talk so much shit, and I texted him. He's like, "Dude, let's start text everyone." I'm like, "Dude, I know it's too early," but then I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. I don't really care."
What's great is that not only did he lose, but he threw the interception that cost him the game. So that was
Pretty much,
that was really good. I mean, we can start off with the AFC. Fucking the Chiefs got it done, man.
Yeah, can they do it twice?
But what sucks is that the fucking Patriots are gonna fucking win again.
Yeah,
dude.
and I was so confident going into the playoffs.
They
and
blew the Chargers out, bro.
Once they merged the Chargers, I was like,
Yep. Oh, same old goddamn NFL, I guess.
here we go.
Yeah, it's
On the plus side, I got to play Fallout. I was like, well, I'm not watching this anymore. I'm going to go play Fallout.
yeah, I guess that's true.
I have a funny story about that, too. Fallout. We were like...
What are you waiting for, bro?
So Pat texted me, I think it was after the night game, the Eagles game, obviously. He's like, oh, dude, the boys are on. We got the crew together. You ready to play Fallout? I'm like, sure. And we're hammered because me and Pat were doing shots the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on. We end up trying to do the end raid boss. We couldn't. It was too strong. There wasn't enough of us. We weren't ready. So this kid's like a higher level, not too much higher, but I think I was just fuck wasting. Like he was just killing us. So we're like motherfucker. So we killed him back one time, and we went back to my camp. He found my camp because I guess I was wanted. I think This was very blurry.
You can be wanted in that game?
Yeah.
Kind of like Grand Theft Auto, something like that along those lines?
No, like if you kill someone or steal someone's stuff, you get a bounty on your head depending on what it is, and then people can find you on a map, come kill you, and claim that bounty.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, is it only like the people that can claim the bounty and stuff like that? Is it only like teammates of the person that you fucked up? Or is it like anybody's? It's
Anyone
all
on
free
the
game?
map. So like I could just be logging on, doing my thing, and then something happens on the complete opposite side of the map. I can go kill that guy and get 200 caps or whatever.
See, but I mean, if they just show you where the person is, isn't that kind of lame?
The map is so big, dude.
Like I mean, yeah, I get that. All right, so it's that big to where even if they show you where it is, it's still a pain?
I guess it would be cooler if there was like a radius where he was, but...
Yeah, or even if it's a small radius.
Sense. Yeah, but no, it just shows you where they are.
And like, it's just going to stay there forever? Is there only a time frame?
That I don't know. Usually people kill you pretty quick, so...
Is it to prevent people from like stealing and doing fucked up shit? Or is it just adding like another factor to it that like they know people are going to fuck with, so...
I think it's more adding a factor.
Like, so what, like when you rob people or whatever, if you're going to get a bounty on your head, do you like hurry up and run to your base so you can drop all your shit off and then before you go and like get fucked up?
That, and yeah, then you go to your base so you can have your turns to protect you and shit. And, you know, go from there. See what you can do.
That's true. When you get the base now, the turrets and all that stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
That makes sense. So you just surround your base with like 100 turrets?
No. They give you like a budget. But you get like 3 or 4 missile turrets. You know what fuck with you, dude.
That's
Except
like
for
really
this guy. Because the game, I don't know.
So this guy was what? Was he like, if Ross didn't have a job? Is that how good this guy? Like, how would you compare him to, you know?
I guess during this situation, Ross, Pete, you're listening. You can explain this better to me because you guys were sober.
Ross is back on.
He was for that day because we were all off. So like, let's just fuck around and Fallout. So this kid comes back. He's killing us. Then my turns glitched and just started shooting me.
Oh my God!
They weren't hurting me,
but they weren't
shooting attacking him. They were just shooting me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So this guy's just like, and just goes boom, blows up this, boom, blows up this bed, blows up this craft station, everything in my base, all my generators. See ya. Blew everything up.
Oh, wow. So that can happen, huh?
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, fuck this guy, right? I'm going to get him. I'm thinking he's like an older person, right? Someone my age, right? I'm like, I'm going to fucking...
So someone, if you agree to fight with someone, because you have to.
You don't have to, but yeah.
Well, to fight is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, so yeah, both parties have to agree. You can ruin like 48 hours of gameplay building a base.
It's not as bad as that, but yes, you can ruin their whole base whether or not the other person wants to fight you or not. You just you just start blowing shit up and they can either defend it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, but if you're really good at the game, that kind of rules. Because you can just go ruin everybody else's time.
Because you can rebuild everything. You don't have to like specifically rebuild stuff. You can pull up your building screen, and it just shows you where everything was, and you just click on, and you can repair it.
Okay.
It's less cost than when you originally had to build it, but at this point, I just built the best power armor in the game, so I had nothing.
Yeah. So
I was like, well, I'm fucked. It only took me a couple hours to like get back up, but
that still kind of sucks.
So I fucking I find this kid on the PlayStation Network and I invite him to our group party. I'm like, dude, let's fuck with this fucking faggot, right? Dude, the kid was like 10 or something.
A bunch of fucking drunk 30-year-olds harassing a 10-year-old who's way better than them because he's
like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? Why'd you invite me? I figured you'd be mad. I was like, I knew at that moment, I'm like, I'm too drunk to handle a situation the right way, which would be just kick them out, move on with their lives. But no, we just start like, oh, dude, it was so bad. At one point,
you guys were harassing a minor. You guys, a bunch of drunk 30-year-olds started harassing a minor. Is what happened?
I don't know. Like, I was asking him if he was drinking and what his deal was. I think I was also calling him a fag at the same time. Pat asked him where he lived. And once that started going on, I'm like, I'm out. I'm like, we're about to diddle this kid, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking.
Or was going to be the assumption, I guess, huh? Yeah. I can't believe you guys let that happen. That's fucking. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. It's just
Ross, Pete, and Pat. Just give the fans a better description of this pedophilia that almost happened.
You should probably. Pedophilia gets joked around too much on our podcast. In a weird way. It needs to...
Well, I didn't rape the kid.
It needs to stop seeming like it involves us.
I don't even think it found out where he lived, you know?
I don't think he ever got the goods, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that happened. So we couldn't
Jesus
successfully
Christ.
diddle the kid. Not that we would, but
You gotta have another part to the joke of what you're telling right now to like ensure people that you're joking about pedophilia, not that you're
it's
just
a
like,
joke,
oh, we
yeah.
almost got him. Yeah, well, yeah, you're saying that now.
Yeah, well, that was the end of what I had to say. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's that. That's
Yeah, so I left the party.
So dude, why, dude? I guess it's kind of like a mom car, but I like
That's
my
a
car.
broad's car.
You wouldn't rock that car.
No.
Well, you've had your car for a very long time, and you're probably never gonna get a new one unless that one
Kristen, Broad's
explodes.
car? Yes or no?
Big time.
Big time.
Oh,
It's a small white SUV.
Yeah, the
with
white's really ruining
with
it.
no balls.
No balls.
Oh, we could get you truck nuts. Do you want truck nuts?
no,
Would
see,
that make
that's
you feel
worse
better?
than I'd rather drive a pink fucking Fiero than have the balls on there.
What's
I
wrong
would
with Fieros?
Well, if it's pink,
I would applaud you if you were driving a pink Fiero.
I don't even know what the
yeah,
fuck
they don't
that
even
is.
have like power steering, and they're from like the '80s. And what am I just gonna play? Fucking what's an '80s song? Some from Duran Duran or something. I can't think of anything right now. What I'm trying to say is that I would have gotten a truck, but it probably would have been one, more expensive, and two, would have been terrible gas mileage, man.
Would you have gotten a bed liner for the truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you
Sorry,
have gotten
Dennis.
nuts for the truck?
No. And I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't anyway, but I started watching this, you know how like Facebook has started to do like TV shows now, I guess, or whatever? If you didn't know, they are. Theo Von had this dude, and 4 days ago, I remembered his name. Right now, I don't. And he was one of those dudes that like,
Oh, you text me this.
yeah, he's one of those like YouTube dudes that got like kind of famous or whatever and started doing stuff. And he made like a Facebook web show called The Real Bros of Simi Valley. So what it's doing is it's like making fun of like the Real Housewives of whatever shows. You know what I mean? Something
Right,
like
right.
that. It's like an exact like mimic or like in person. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That's really bad.
I don't know. We'll try to just get through it. I don't know if you can hear them now. It just might be something we're dealing with. I don't know. I'll listen to it. I'll figure it out. Fuck, it won't stop happening. Just stop fucking happening. Clicking. So yeah, it's basically like an exact mimic of like those shows. Like it looks exactly the same. It has like the same camera shoots before like a scene where it's like zooming in like a little part of the town. And so, you know what I mean?
right.
So like all their behavior is like way over exaggerated and overboard because obviously reality shows, they're like, why did you say this to my friend about that friend that I don't really talk to, but they're like still my friend and I'm upset that, you know what I mean? Like it's just ridiculous, like not real problems.
Right.
That like they're made like it's like third world country shit as if like they don't have fucking clean drinking water or something. And it's
That's a problem.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not like it's Michigan or something, but or Flint, Michigan, right? It's so fucking
Flint. That's my
favorite movie. It's so goddamn funny. You have to check it out. Like the first season, each episode's like 4 to 6 minutes long, and the second season there's only like 7 episodes, and they're like 13, 14 minutes long. Like you could get through it in like, you know, like fucking like 2 or 3 hours. I'm sure like the whole thing that's out.
See, the thing, I'm still on going hard on 76. Still
Dude,
trying
this is like
to get through Kitchen Nightmares still, bro. I'm like on season 8.
This is like
You know, me
Well,
and Kristen still haven't watched that fucking Ghost show.
the first season. I think you would just have to go on YouTube so you can watch that on your TV. But I mean, I don't know if you like feel like fucking around with a web browser on your TV, but I think you would then have to go on Facebook for the second season that just came out.
It's on Facebook.
Well, Facebook does TV shows now, as weird as that sounds.
thought
They're
you
like
said
they do
YouTube.
They do like web shows. Well, I think the first season was on the Facebook page, but I don't know if they just take it off and just let it go to YouTube and then only have the new shit on the Facebook page. I don't really know. I don't know how it works. I don't really know how the Facebook TV shows work or whatever. I just saw this guy on Theo Von's podcast. He was pretty funny. You know, like the Saw dudes, like from the fucking Vine videos, like the Saw dude, like all those memes and shit like that. Those two guys,
Yeah.
they're like two of like the bros or whatever. And that's the other guy that I mentioned from that was on Theo Von's podcast. I don't remember any of their names right now, but I'm telling you, it's worth watching. It's
No, I
definitely
trust- I
fucking
trust
funny. Yeah, and just when I watched Theo Von and the guy who like made it, or whatever. Like watching the trailer for the second season, like that was just enough to catch it because they both laughed their ass off at a certain part. It's like the one guy like made the fucking show and he stars in it, and he was like still laughing. Like I don't know, it's just really
That's
ridiculous.
how you know.
You know what too is because my broad, she watches all that horse shit, like all the real whatever of whatever.
Did you make her watch it?
I'm trying to. I mentioned it to her. We're definitely going to. I caught up and finished it at the hospital, and I was just sitting there laughing when she was in labor. And when I say in labor, she wasn't pushing. Labor, people hear. Yeah,
Babe, did you see that?
It's funny. You just made a joke. Is that baby out yet? People think labor, and they think like 6 doctors. Everybody's got scrubs on, and the baby's halfway out.
Did the doctor have a catcher's mitt?
No, actually,
Plunger.
she only had to push for an hour. It was pretty damn quick.
God.
That's quick.
That sounds awful.
People push for hours. Now labor can start like thank fuck for an epidural is all I gotta say. Because if it wasn't for an epidural, she'd probably have like the worst time of her life. Because she started like when labor started, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and she was like, all right, whenever that epidural's coming around, I'm ready for it. Like now, motherfuckers, like she started getting like that's how I told you like my girlfriend hasn't been a cunt at all during the pregnancy, which is crazy. She started to like she was starting to get there. She was starting to like fucking flick the switches to open the doors to get there, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be the shittiest 2
more
days
power
ever.
to her. Like I would say, if I was pregnant, okay,
Okay.
and I had to have the kid.
Try to say talk like my friend. So listen, if I was pregnant, okay,
If I was pregnant, I know what it's like to be
and I
pregnant. Okay?
had to have the kid, you say?
I know about pregnancy. I know the best pregnancies. Okay. Okay. I know how it feels to be a woman because I know everything. Okay.
Seriously.
I would probably stab myself in the cunt within, I don't know, 6 days.
While being pregnant?
Yeah, to try and just get whatever it is out.
Yes. See, I thought you were going to make a serious point about like,
No,
because you said if I
am.
had to have the baby.
Yeah, if I had to have the
But
baby.
you wouldn't have to have the baby because you could just go get an abortion if that's your end game of you just stabbing yourself,
let's say
loser.
I'm way past that point somehow, which I would never make.
Are you going to make, whether it's a joke or not, are you going to make a point about actually like being in labor and having a baby? Because if not, then you're.
I would just stab.
Everybody knows you don't want to have a baby with either a guy or a girl.
I'm just saying, like, something that if the doctor's like, yeah, we got to wait an hour, I would just be like, and then they'd have to do something, right?
All right. I think I know
stabbed
what you're saying.
yourself.
Hold on. So you're saying you want to cause some kind of physical trauma to yourself to force them to just like give you a C-section or something?
They got to do something.
Okay.
They're not going to let
Now I
you
get
bleed
what you're
out.
saying.
Now it's a mess. You got a possibly dead baby with a dead person.
See, I thought you took a row up the highway and went abortion, like the abortion exit.
No. I told you I would make abortion jokes after
I
the
appreciate
baby
it.
popped. I'm
That's
just
true.
saying I would have caused, like when I was in the hospital after my appendix, and they told me the doctor would be there at noon to let me out, and then it was 5 p.m. and the doctor wasn't there, and I said, okay, I'm leaving. So I called my dad, or no, I think I called my mom. I'm like, hey, I'm leaving. She's like, no, you're not. We'll be there in a couple hours. I was like, no, like I'm leaving. And I hung up on her. And I called my dad. I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm leaving. He's like, what do you mean? Did the doctor come? I was like, nope, he's late. I'm leaving. I'm ripping my IVs out and I'm leaving. And, that's what I did.
Who drove you home?
My dad. He like rushed from work. He was like speeding to get there because he knew I was about to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, you were like not having a good time in there after a while, right?
I was in there for like 6 days or something.
Yeah, I guess it is a while. They said
If it wasn't baseball season, thank God I could watch Mets every night.
yeah, it's true.
And yeah, I told the nurse, I was like ringing that bell like a cunt. She's like, what? Was everything okay? I was like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm about to rip these out if the doctor's not here in 10. And she's all like panicking. She's like, well, we have security. She woke out. I was like, no, I'm going to kick the glass door. I'm getting the fuck out. I was such an asshole. I'm not even exaggerating one bit.
I don't think that you are at all.
So yeah, I would stab myself to get that baby out. Is what
Get
I'm
the
saying.
baby out. So, well, all I'm saying, thank fuck the epidural worked. Like she was not having a good time. She could like barely walk. Like it only took like an hour or two for it to be like horrific.
Epidural, does that have like vitamin C in it? Epidural?
Well, I don't. What does that relate to? How would you get vitamin C out of epidural?
I don't know. It sounds like something that would pump vitamins into you or
But
something.
yeah, they kicked me out. They wouldn't let me be there for it. I'm
I
guessing.
know, you text me all pissed and I was asleep, so I apologize.
Well, because at first it's like, this is my first. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I would have freaked out probably if it's my baby and they're like, you got to go. I'd be like, fuck you, go.
Well, here's this is my guess. They say like, take a walk, grab a cup of coffee for 10 minutes. It really takes like a half an hour, 40 minutes. Takes a while because it's like a fucking huge needle they're sticking in your spine. It's a pretty serious fucking thing. And the anesthesiologist has to be like really good and like apparently for like
I'll fuck the spine up.
like people like Tara, fucking we went to high school with listens and like her friend Brittany. Actually, I think her friend Brittany's was okay, but it could just not work. Like the anesthesiologist can like suck and just like not get the right spot or like hit the wrong spot and the top half goes numb. Like all kinds of fuck shits that can happen. So I think
that's fucked.
So I think they're just like, yeah.
Listen, so we had a complication. You're gonna be numb.
Your girlfriend's folded in half and sticking at a 90-degree angle this way. No, luckily nothing crazy happened, but I think that's what it is. It's like they don't want anybody in the room because it's such a complicated thing that like, it's got to go right for everything to go right. So she was like barely walking in excruciating pain. And then the nurse comes and get me. She's like, all right, you're good. I'm like, oh, how'd everything go? She's like, oh, it's great. I'm like, okay, well, I know my girlfriend hates fucking needles, and so I don't know, but it goes in your back, so I guess you didn't see it.
Can't see it.
Because I mentioned huge needle today, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And like I was saying the last morning after pill, those big motherfuckers, you don't feel them. You get that little pinch at the end when they pop it into you.
I think she said the numbing needles were her, but that's, but that's because there's nothing numbing you yet, I guess. But yeah, I went in there, and she was just in bed like...
I'm not taking the dog, so you can walk out with him.
Bye, dog.
Motherfucker chewed my hat for no fucking reason. No, take him with you.
No, you're mad at him for a whole new thing?
What are you doing?
I was getting her shoes. I thought she was going to like sit on her. I was confused. I was like, you sitting on the dog?
Take the dog with you.
She did not take the dog with her. Yeah. Basically, I came back and she was like a whole new person. She was just laying in bed. She's like, it's working.
Yeah, well, I was like, when I got my appendix taken, I was upset to be there. And then they're like, we're going to give you this shot. I'm like, cool. What is it? They're like, morphine. I was like, okay.
Yeah, morphine fucking.
And they gave me that little. And all of a sudden, this dude was wheeling me around for different tests. I was like, hey, man, I never want to leave, man.
Well, see, it doesn't get you high, though. The epidural doesn't get you high. It just numbs like the bottom half of your body.
Right.
But, I mean, whether you're high or not, the bottom half of your body just not working nervous system wise is still probably like, yeah, this rules, man.
How do you get a good push when you're numb, though,
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, her friend Brittany, who just had a baby like 2 weeks ago, you might have heard that fart in the fucking mic. They apparently had to stop her epidural in the middle of her pushing.
She just went fucking numb.
Because it was like too numb. I mean, Bridget said she can feel like the pressure of the pushing, but she couldn't feel like the excruciating pain. So, which I could tell because if she was able to feel the pain, I would be able to tell, and I'd be like, God damn, this is the worst thing ever. Because she'll admit like her threshold for pain is like very low.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And pretty sure childbirth is like, I don't know, like 10 out of 10 every single time. The worst pain anybody could feel besides snapping their femur in half.
Well, they might be exaggerating, though. I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty sure all 7.5 billion of us on this earth know.
Prove it. Prove that.
I was just there.
Yeah, but
days ago.
You weren't feeling the pain, though. Is what I'm saying. Maybe it's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't.
And maybe they're just,
Just out of respect for what I just saw and experienced, I'm going to just stop you. We're just going to move on, man.
All right, it's fine.
Because even though my girlfriend knows you're joking, she probably hears this and be like, is he kidding me right now? Because everything went well, and she'd probably still be like, this motherfucker.
I thought going to growl at you. Yeah, what are you going to growl?
I guess he's not. Is he growling?
He will.
He will eventually. Should we get...
Yeah,
the mic picked it up and everything. You want me to get some emails, bro?
Yeah, please.
The emails? All right. Relax, bud. Relax.
Email it. Shots for likes.
Email it. Did Pat Burnett email you anything, by the way?
He did.
All right, good, because he texted me the other day some funny shit. I was dying at work. I couldn't text back right away, but
Yeah.
something about D&D and getting laid.
Yeah, no, because you can see like the first sentence where he's like, I don't know if Fudge will be able to read this or whatever. But that's all all I saw. So okay, first email here from Pete.
Wait, we fuck Pete or pro Pete? What?
I was about to say
We'll wait till the email's over.
Well, I know what
I'll say no. I'm pro Pete. Pete's the man because we just played the other night and almost dilled that kid together.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Pete. Fuck him. Pete Hardy.
Not the kid though.
So don't fuck the kid.
Which we did not diddle.
Yeah. Or fuck. Subject, football. Fuck Nick Foles. It's all about Pete. Okay, next email. Next email from Pete. Now, this is January 12th, which is before the game, right? Because today is 16th, this Wednesday. Hey, guys, it's 11:50. Oh, he tells the date and time right here. Okay. Hey, guys, it's 11:57 a.m. On Saturday, January 12th, and I just wanted to say, fuck Nick Foles. Keep on rocking. It's all about Pete. This is good because the emails are going to go quick because most of them repeat. All of them repeat.
Pete gives a great email. Just bangs them in there.
Gets them quick.
Gets a joke, talks some shit.
Yeah.
Gets on out of there.
Yeah, he's got 4 more. Pete, subject, thoughts at 9:22 p.m. on 1/12/2019. Hey, bros, it's nearly halftime of the Cowboys-Rams game, and I just wanted to say, fuck Nick Foles. It's all about Pete. I see the exact... what's the thing where the things do stuff and
Man,
I
condoms.
really can't think of words.
They
No,
normally do that.
I don't wear them.
Pie charts. Train.
I see where this is going. Is what I'm trying to say. Where'd you get train tracks from?
Well, you can see where the train track is going.
Yeah.
They have maps now. Dude.
I can see where this is going. Is what I want to say. All right.
You could Google map a train track.
Pete, fuck you, bud. Football is the subject. A poem. He wrote a poem for us. Football.
That was nice of him.
Yeah. Let's read it. Haiku of sorts. It's actually not because a haiku I think is only 16 syllables. This is definitely more.
Who cared? If you ever send a fucking haiku in, you can fuck right off.
Yeah. Which I mean, why does it have to be 16 syllables?
It's just embarrassing. It's like the original on Twitter, but not as cool.
There was like a different Twitter.
Well, like a haiku, you could only have a certain amount of syllables.
Oh, okay. So before they updated the characters, you could only post like 70 characters, which was like what, like fucking 2 sentences?
Oh, they updated that thing?
Oh, well, no. Well, yes. But I mean, since we've been farting around on Twitter, it's definitely like long enough to be able to like get a solid thing out.
Gotcha.
What is it, like 160 characters or something? I mean, Facebook used to be short. Now you can post like literally as long as you want. But on Twitter originally, it was only something. It was small. It was like 70 characters or something. It was the whole point was to just like quick bursts of bullshit that come out, and apparently people care about them for whatever reason. So a poem by Pete. Fuck you, Pete. Football is unbelievably cool. Kickers are not. I cannot keep my fucking ongoing, long-standing, extreme hatred for the shitbag that is Nick Foles quiet. Read all the caps. It's all about Pete.
He's just jealous because Big Dick Nick has a bigger dick than Pete.
I didn't get it until he said read all the caps. It just says fuck Nick Foles every first letter of the
How much time did that take you there, buddy?
Dude, I love that you told me to read that, man, because even if I wasn't extremely tired right now, I still wouldn't have got that, bro. That was good. That was funny. Pete, I wish I could say it's all about you, but this week it's fuck you, bud. So
it's all about you, bud.
Yeah, there you go. So you get kickoff. This is the 13th. This is right around the game. If you guys could guess, it says fuck Nick Foles. Signed Pete. Last email from Pete. Not the last email of the day, but last email from Pete. Subject, LOL. The body, lots of lols, lots of LOLs. It's about like 4 lines of it with like, I'd say 12, 13 LOLs each line. At the end, it's fuck Nick Foles. Signed, it's all.
Nick Foles?
I'm sorry, Foles. See, Pete, Foles, Poles, it makes sense. Give me a break.
Foles like poles.
All right, so, all right, here we go. So here's an email that isn't like a haiku about Nick Foles sucking. It's from Ross, although it is about Nick Foles. And the subject is Nick Foles. So there's a bunch of lols in his name.
Okay.
So that was, a little trickery.
a little creativity.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably the word I was looking for. Number 1, my emails used to be essays, so I cut them down, and you still bitch. Geez, I'll be more concise about my points.
Nah, fuck him, Fudge. Keep him going. I'm sorry. Fuck Fudge Ross.
Well, no, he's responding to you and I bitching about them being along.
Yeah, but I say keep it going, Ross. Fuck Fudge. Yeah.
That's fine.
Read them.
I'm just saying, man, that like, I don't think you've cut anything down at all. I think I got
out fucking Ross now, dude.
No, that's exactly
because
what
he's
I'm doing.
smarter than you and he's the nerdical.
I mean, that's 2 of the reasons. I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure there's more reasons, right? No, man, all your emails are long. That's fine. I mean, we're not going to stop bitching about them,
Dude, all of a sudden it's going to be just Ross emailing us. And it's going to be 1 sentences. And we're going to be like, please, someone email us.
Ross, say more. Number 2, how about Captain Clutch? All right, this is going to be great. He's just going to talk shit about Nick Foles. Ha, 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 ha. Limp dick Nick, so clutch. He couldn't move the ball at all after 2 drives. What a monster. First ballot Hall of Famer, so clutch. Number 3, so I was wrong about the Colts. Damn, I always forgot about the whole...
I think everyone was, though. Who was not picking the Colts? You know what I'm saying? Like, who thought maybe a close game, but like, dude, the Chiefs fucking blew them out.
Yeah, I didn't pick the Colts because of during the year I was like, dude, no one's gonna fucking beat the Chiefs.
Right.
Like there's just too much offense, and even though their defense sucks, like they're just so good. And then eventually I was like, wait a minute. Football is football, and if you don't have a defense at all, you're gonna fucking lose no matter how good you are. Like it's gonna catch up to you. Like I thought more of just like, you know what, Andrew Luck, what a comeback year, and the Colts have like one of the best the O lines in the NFL, and their defense is doing pretty fucking good. They got what like an their rookies, like an all-pro, that fucking safety or that linebacker or something. I don't know his fucking name, and even if I did, I wouldn't remember it right now. But like they had a fucking awesome team.
Yeah.
And but yeah, to his point, he says, I forgot about the whole dome team playing outside in cold factor. I fucked that up. I mean, yeah, dude,
and it's a thing, man. You can't say it's not a thing.
That, you know what that is, man? That's just an any given Sunday type of thing, because I think if the Colts played as good and kept it close and kept them from fucking...
No, it's look at the Saints outside of the dome when it gets cold, man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I just feel like the Saints have been a little
I guarantee
off the past few weeks,
Ross, you could pull up his stats.
The Saints were at home and they only scored 20 points in the Eagles.
No, I understand that, but I guarantee the stats of like fucking home teams in a dome, or like Cali teams or Florida teams or whatever, going to the East Coast or the north, like colder parts.
Yeah.
I guarantee the stats are way, way, way worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why
it's definitely a thing.
It's Saints Rams, and it's gonna be so Saints Rams, so it should be like a high flying fucking high scoring game.
Insane.
It's gonna be
Even
awesome.
though it's 2 good defenses.
That's true. But
I
you never
think
know. Or maybe the offenses they might play conservative, and the coaches will be scared, and the defenses will look good.
Was
and
fucking Sean Payton. No way, dude.
See, you say that, but he did that shit for the Cowboys.
Mister, I picked the perfect fake punt every time I need it.
Yeah, that's true. That really helped them out a lot. That saved their game, possibly.
Same when they won the Super Bowl against the Colts. Halftime, they got the ball back. When was the last time you got the ball back at halftime and you did a fucking Or you were kicking off at halftime.
Yeah.
And you did a fucking onside kick. And that's how they won the Super Bowl. That changed all the momentum. I don't know the score when they played the Colts, but
yeah. Well, I mean, that's Sean Payton figures out ways to get momentum going for his team when they're losing. It's it's pretty crazy. It's like a huge.
And he's got lucky twice now.
Yeah, that we can remember.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
who knows how many other times he's done it. Well, you know what it was? I was pissed watching that Cowboys game, the Saints-Cowboys game, when they lost. It was like 13-10 or whatever. Because I think his call playing got way conservative out of nowhere. He stopped involving that QB Hill in plays. That's like a quarterback, but he throws him in as all different positions.
Right.
And shit. And was running the ball less and this and that. And it was dude, why are you all of a sudden changing your game plan? No shit, the Cowboys defense is fucking really good, but you guys are scoring 40 points a game. Just go out and fucking do it. Eventually, you're going to figure out some kind of scheme that the fucking Cowboys aren't going to be able to keep up with.
Well, that's why we're here, and that's why they're there.
Yeah.
And
that was the regular season game I was talking about, not fucking because it was Rams Cowboys, I think, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I mean, I know what you were saying in general, but yeah, it was Rams Cowboys, and thank God the NFC East is out of the goddamn playoffs. Number 4, Chiefs offense looked back to form. Wait, he's gonna give me shit about Sammy Watkins. Wait, let me check. Yep, Sammy Watkins was back. What a coincidence. Who would have thought? Dude, I don't think. I mean, yeah, they might have lost a little bit of gas there, but the Chiefs offense still looked sick without him. For sure. I mean, you're saying that, man, but think about the fact that they're still pulling this shit off without Kareem Hunt. You know what I mean?
Which I hope is the Jet next year.
So, yeah, I would want Kareem Hunt over Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, I would love it, dude.
Bring the shitty PR. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's the NFL. Everybody hires a bunch of rapists and murderers and women beaters.
Real quick, we'll get back on topic. So did you see the Adam Gase press conference? I'm assuming you didn't.
I feel like I saw more shitty videos about, or not shitty videos, videos making fun of him where it's I saw tacos floating around.
Dude, that taco.
Why is his eyes always like this?
Perosi, you're probably not listening because it's the morning after pill, but can you explain the eyes?
He listens to the morning after pills, I think.
Does he? I don't fucking know. Can you explain the eyes? Because my dad texted me and I was listening to it a little bit. He's like, dude, what's up with this fucking alien head coach? That motherfucker ain't human. And his eyes were just going everywhere. And then someone made that taco meme, dude. It wasn't even a meme. It was a video.
Yeah.
Where he was sitting down in the press conference and the eyes were going everywhere. It was just floating taco.
Yeah, which is just funny. It just looks like somehow somebody photoshopped some shit really good. But I guess that's what actually happened. You take the tacos and the funny song away. He was just looking all over for no reason, a weirdo. But I just... God damn it, just don't let him ruin Sam Darnold, man.
Bro.
I'm not even a Jets fan, and I just don't want to see it happen. Just don't ruin Sam Darnold, you fucking bug-eyed alien fuck freak.
I don't think he's got...
Long, scraggly arms, fucking alien.
he's a fucking alien. And I also, dude, Greg Williams, defensive coordinator, bro. I love it, dude.
I didn't even hear that hire. Was that something recent?
Just
after Gase?
Jets just hired Greg Williams, defensive coordinator.
When was this?
2 days ago.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
The interim head coach from for the Browns, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Browns. Now, they probably didn't keep him because the Browns stepped the offensive coordinator up to head coach.
Right.
So bringing the interim head coach back to do something might have been weird. Mm-hmm. Although shit was working, so why? But maybe who knows what it did? But I guess that's pretty good. I mean, it definitely ain't bad. I don't know much about the guy, but I really like the success that the Browns were having after fucking Hugh Jackson left.
Yeah, dude. He brings some attitude. Also, for the first time since, I can't even remember the last time, the Jets are moving to the 4-3.
Oh, so let me just to make sure, the first number is always the line. 4 linemen, 3 linebackers.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. That's always what I thought it was, which makes sense too.
Well,
especially now because
in the 4-3 it is. The 3-4 is different because a lot of times they Yeah,
3-4. You have a nose tackles, 3 linemen usually, but they'll bring a linebacker up a lot of times too.
So it switches back and forth, especially in Rex Ryan's defense, and Todd Bowles a little bit too. But like a traditional 4-3, there's gonna be 4 down linemen and then 3 linebackers, and I think that's perfect for what we have.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I've always liked the 4, when I played Madden and stuff, I always chose 4-3 defense a lot.
Well, the 4-3 is like the retarded person's version. They'd be like, oh, this is 4, you just go.
Just seems like this will work for me if I do it. Which, it definitely makes sense because I'm definitely not good at Madden, so.
Yeah, but you got to go 3-4 scheme and, whatever. But I
Chris is like, these nerds are talking about Madden. I'm out of here.
But, you get that. I like the 4-3 scheme with this front 7. Anyway, keep going.
Well, see, I mean, especially if you guys, I almost said if you guys download that lineman, Jesus Christ, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah,
I meant draft. It was the same letter. At least the word starts with the same letter. If you guys
7-11, 3-11, the band,
I will always love you. Your
we got WD-40 over here in the
your
corner.
hair is like an ocean. It's such a funny joke. I said that so much when I anytime like earlier in mine and Bridget's relationship, we were like ever joking around or like talking about like our sex life or stuff like that. And even if just busted balls, I'd be like, oh, what do you want me to be, one of those fucking guys in bed? Like, oh, you look beautiful. Your hair is like an ocean. And she never got it until we started watching all the Bill Burr specials on Netflix. And she was like, oh, that's where you got it from. I was like, all I do is just steal jokes from funnier comedians.
No, you don't want him. You want that guy who pushes your head into a pillow?
He's like, just fucking, fucking hits it from behind, fucking rubs your head in the pillow because that's how you like it, you fucking freak. He says something a little bit different and like way funnier. And then
I don't remember.
You hear like some guys like laugh with their girlfriends next to them, like, it's such a good fucking special. Well, that's good though. That's good that fucking the Jets hired their guys.
Ross, I want to get your feelings on that there, buddy.
Yeah, what do you think about the Jets with Adam Gase looking?
No, Adam Gase fucking.
Well, I was gonna say Adam Gase and then the guy from like both hires.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
I mean, honestly, with Adam Gase, I think it's gonna go either way. I think he has. Excuse me. From what I hear, the Jets obviously they interviewed the guy. They really liked what they heard from him. You know what I mean? Like his discipline and like what is his game plan is going to be for Sam Darnold, and he personally thinks that he's got some things that he can help Sam Darnold improve with.
Well,
so
the best way I look at it is if the Jets, I forget who I was listening to, but someone said if they hired him 3 years ago when the Dolphins hired him, the Jets fans would be going crazy happy. Because he was like the offensive guru, right?
Well, he was working with, what was he, either the quarterback coach or the offensive coordinator for Peyton Manning on the Broncos?
Yeah.
So Peyton Manning on the Broncos sucked.
Well, come on now. The touchdown factory, dude? When he lost to the Seahawks? Come on. Come on, bro.
So that year, yes, that year was good. what was he in there for 2 years or 3?
I have no idea if Adam Gase was there
because the year he won the Super Bowl in the Broncos, he was
fully defense.
Terrible.
Yeah, well, 10 neck surgeries later.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I wouldn't say he was terrible. He wasn't terrible. He was just didn't have the gun anymore. But anyway, you get the offensive guru and you get the fucking defensive guru. I love it, man. Bring it on. Don't fuck up the draft picks. Don't fuck up the free agency. We have $100 million.
Oh, that's what I want to say. Maybe we snag that fucking lineman or the defensive end. If you guys are going 4-3 now, you know what I mean? That'd be huge.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the whole, get a good defensive end. If not 2, when you're rocking 4-3, that's the way you get pressure without having to fucking blitz and keep good coverage in the.
He's apparently he's a heavy blitzer. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Number 5 had a typo in my last name. I think I meant to say that I could tell by watching that I would have enjoyed Bloodborne. Yeah, there definitely was a typo because I definitely read it and I was like, that's weird. I could figure that you would like Bloodborne. Had I played it, didn't intend to sound like I thought it was trash. Okay, well there you go, Hefe. Once you catch up to this, he definitely seemed like he'd like Bloodborne. Number 6. Fuck Nick Foles. Ha 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 ha. Captain Clutch, my nutsack. I love it. I love every second of it. Is there another email that I'm fucking missing? Oh, you know what? There is a. I almost skipped Pat Burnett's. Pat, I'm sorry. Yours should have been the first email I read.
Fucking dude, Fudge don't like you, man. He tells me all the time. He's like, Pat Burnett guy.
Oh my God. Very not true, Pat. Oh geez. Well, it's kind of a long one. All right, so here we go. We'll finish up the podcast with this because we're about to hit an hour and I'm tired as fuck and I definitely want to go home. So
yeah.
Pat, you're well. There you go. All things happen for a reason, Pat. We get to finish off the morning after pill episode 50.
Bro, don't talk about finishing Pat off episode 50.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's gay as fuck.
Pat, I'm gonna finish you off, bro. Okay.
Come on now.
You get a real long email here. Okay, it's about to spout out some words.
You think
if
it
know what I
sounds
mean.
like this?
Maybe. It's the better one than that one. Really big news. Okay. Hopefully both you guys are able to be present while reading this. What with Fudge's baby and all. If not, Finn, you'll have to fill in. I cannot dictate my schedule around his life choices. With that being said, after 7 years of various lineup and style changes, my band 24 Karat Cock Ring is finally ready.
No, come on.
I'm reading what he's written me, man.
Oh, yeah. You're in a band called 24 Karat Cock.
I mean, my guess
That's
is
a great fucking name.
I mean, my guess is like a Pat Burnett story here.
This
but
is going to come full circle.
We'll see.
Probably, yeah.
24 Karat Cock Ring is finally ready to unveil our debut 4-track EP, tentatively scheduled to hit listeners' ear holes spring/summer 2025. For an EP for fans of such bands as Operation Cunt Destroyer and Parasitic Ejaculation. Parasitic ejaculation. Believe me when I say that the slams and breakdowns featured on this EP are so fucking chunky, you'll think we're endorsed by Campbell's Soup, which we are. Track list. Track list. Number 1, Crawl Space Saturation. This is gonna be so good, man. I love funny song names. It's like the funniest thing ever to me. Number 2, Pump Her and Dump Her. Number 3, Overdose. Oh well. Number 4, Exit Wound Intercourse, featuring CJ, the Slum Monkey, and Necro. Pre-orders will go live right after you finish reading this, and boy, oh boy, this is where it really gets good. For the price of $100 American dollars, you get a digital download of our self-titled EP, a 7-inch limited edition splatter vinyl, and a 24-inch Karat Cock Ring anklet.
And what the fuck is a cock?
I thought you were just gonna say like you're just literally getting a 24 karat cock ring. And then he's like, anklet. Handcrafted by me out of some of the most sought after anklet material on the market right now. Yeah. That being my pubic hair. Also, the first.
Dude, you got golden pubic hair?
Also, the first person to order will automatically win a once in a lifetime meet and greet appearance with me, our guitar player, Fats, at any Roy Rogers restaurant of your choosing. As long as you choose the one in Hardiston, New Jersey. And that's it. That's all.
Roy Rogers.
He's talking about the one right in... Oh, I think he means Franklin, but that might technically be Hardiston. Is that technically Hardiston?
I don't know what he means.
It might... No, he's talking about the Roy Rogers right in Franklin.
Pat, I don't care about where it is. Can you give me an argument why Arby's is gone in Franklin and fucking Roy Rogers is there? Give us some explanation, like, is Roy Rogers dope? What the fuck am I missing out on? Know what I mean?
Pat, what we're going to need from you, bud, we're going to need it by the next morning after pill there, bud. We're going to need the backstory of why Arby's left and Roy Rogers
Well, we don't need
now.
the backstory.
No. We just like
he was there when they foreclosed. Like, come on, bro.
But do you think this is a real band? You know what I mean? I want a Pat Burnett story about
that's true.
why.
That's true. Yeah,
I want.
Whoa. I think it is a real band. I want my
Why an anklet?
I want my fucking gold cock ring anklet, bruh. Like, why you get mad at Pat?
You get a little drunk because you're tired there. It's funny.
I'm hungry too. This is fucked. Pat, tell me why fucking Roy Rogers is better than fucking Arby's, bro. Because we fuck fallout arguments because we had them. Give me a better reason, man. Better argument. Arby's versus fucking Roy Rogers. I've never been to Roy Rogers.
It sucks. It's stupid.
He said it sucks, bro.
It's not like terrible, but it's
like a shitty Burger King, right?
It might be better than Burger King because Burger King sucks. Not that I, still don't eat it sometimes, but
come on, bro.
It's always regrettable if and when I do, but it's very rare. I would say like a half a dozen times a year at the most. Burger King, not Roy Rogers, and only because Burger King is like a mile from my house. It's stupid. Arby's is definitely way better. For sure.
Arby's is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
dude.
They have dope mozzarella sticks. They got gyros
and
now.
Taco Bell all day, dude. I don't need any of the other things.
I had a steak quesarito today, and it was really good. A steak quesarito, cheesy gordita crunch is still technically my fave, but if I got a gun to my head and I need to like pass lie detector test,
a quesarito, bro.
I think the steak quesarito might beat the answer to Flavor Town, but the cheese gordita crunch, because I put the cheesy fiesta potatoes, I don't finish them, and I put my leftover ones on there. The key is no lettuce. You get no lettuce, they end up putting more meat on there because of it, because they really don't give you much meat, and they know when they don't.
I don't think they put more meat on there.
No, they do.
I don't think they do.
I bet you if we went to one Taco Bell and got a cheese gordita crunch with lettuce, and then later on we got one without lettuce, it might not be much. But I think they do a little bit more just to make it seem like, because they don't put much meat on there because they fill it with so much lettuce, dude.
Right.
So
I understand that.
I used to not like lettuce back in the day, and I confuse people. Like when I order Taco Bell now, and if I get like hard shell tacos and a cheese gordita crunch.
So you like lettuce now?
Why is that so funny? I still get my cheese gordita crunch with no lettuce, but I get all my other tacos with lettuce, and they're like, wait a minute, you want lettuce on these ones? I was like, yeah, no, man, I know I'm being a cunt. Just no lettuce on the cheese gordita crunch, but lettuce on everything else. She's like, all right, man, I'll fucking lettuce on this.
That's why you order online, dude. No questions asked.
Yeah,
but just do it, bro.
It's the same black kid that works in the drive-thru at the thing, and like at first he was super nice to me, like, oh, what's going on? It was good, and we'd have little conversation stuff. But I just after a few times I've ordered, I just don't think he likes me anymore. I think he can always
bring him some fucking malt liquor, man. He'll be all right. Oh my god!
What? What? It's kind of like a Diddles joke, man. It's like getting a little racist there.
The only reason
racist there. Who says we don't like malt liquor?
I fucking love malt liquor.
But why'd you say I should bring a malt liquor, Keith?
Well, here's what I was gonna say. I wanted to say, why don't you bring him some liquor or some shots? But I recently, within 6 hours, had a conversation about Reno 911.
Okay.
And do you remember, so there's the Spanish guy, Garcia.
Yeah.
And who's the black guy in Reno 911?
The bug-eyed dude. I have his face in my head, but I don't know his name.
So I believe Garcia said the N-word. So him and the black guy were fighting for like half a season.
That show is so underrated, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. So the black guy gets stuck at crosswalk duty. So Garcia shows up. He's like, hey, man, like, I really apologize. I didn't mean to be racist. Like, I'm sorry. I bought your gift. Jones. His name is Jones.
Okay.
The black guy. And he goes, oh, man, you know what? We used to be partners. I appreciate it, man. Like, it means a lot to me. And he, like, pounds his chest. And he opens up the bag. And it's malt liquor and fried chicken.
I think I remember that episode.
Yeah, that show's fucking great.
It is.
But yes,
I'm tired as fuck, man. I don't have any problem stopping in an hour right this second.
Emails?
No, those are all the emails.
All right, let me get a good slip piece. But can the chicken do a slip piece?
Do it.
I'll get better at that.
One more.
Wait. One more. Wait. Wait, are you
know, there you go. That was better. That's it.
Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots, like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning after